This is Prince Magnum coming to you from his apartment in Washington once again. Still here, trying to get things rolling where we can get the heck out of here and get somewhere where it's much nicer and much safer to raise children. Now, before you, you'll see a couple of knives, and recently in a video I just did. Hopefully, I can get all my videos posted soon. It's been so hard. Hopefully, I can start getting them posted on Sunday as soon as possible. You'll see a couple of knives, and well, I see them on the camera screen, so obviously I'm doing something right. I'm still getting used to all this taping stuff and all that stuff I learned from an ex-fiance. She was in graphic arts, and she taught me some stuff a little bit about photography. But anyhow, you see a couple of these knives before you, and I'm going to go over them. Um, you know, these knives are in my kit, and one of them, as soon as I get a chance, I'm definitely replacing it because I'm just not happy with it. And I wanted to talk to you all about that. If you look, some of you might recognize this particular blade from my video, 5 Things I Would Take to the Zombie Apocalypse. And this knife here I've had for several years. I really love this knife. I've even had to use it a few times. Just a basic Winchester knife that I bought at Walmart. And Walmart used to carry these. I don't believe they carry these anymore, but I bought this knife for $10. And it's a great knife. You can see that it's got the riveted handles and full tang design, and for $10 you really can't beat it. And I like to keep this knife in my kit. It's just a great knife. It's just a great knife, and it holds an edge very well. And maybe if you're looking to start building your own kit, maybe this is something you can look into. I tell anybody, if you're looking for a good hunting knife or anything like that, look for something that's full tang, riveted handle. It doesn't have to be some monster machete-sized blade and things like that. Well, that's just what I would look for if I was to tell anybody to go out and look for a knife. Could I have gotten something from Cold Steel or Gerber or Buck or any one of those big name brand knives? Of course I could have gotten that, but I'm a cheap SOB, and cheap is good to me. And back to the three basic things: is it cheap? Does it work? And can I carry it? And this is a small knife. It's cheap, and and it works. It works. You know, so it's a great knife. Now, the other one that you see right up here is a survival knife that I bought at a flea market. Now, I like the Rambo style survival knives. I really do. I guess I've watched Rambo one too many times when I was a kid. But what I wanted to show everybody is what to be wary of on said survival knives. I mean, it's just your basic Rambo style survival knife. See if I can get it out of here, with the camera and everything. It's a big freaking knife. And, I like knives like this and all, you know, but the problem, and I like knives, survival knives like this, but I'm going to show you right away what you need to be wary of. Now, for those who don't know about these Rambo style survival knives, inside the handle is usually a small survival kit, and needle, thread, fishing line, fishing hook, and some matches. Pretty handy in a survival situation. But, and I'll show you all that here in just a moment. I'm not going to take the whole survival kit apart, but you'll get the basic idea of it. But if you check that out, that is handy dandy. You know, great little survival kit right there. But here's the problem. A lot of these come with compasses. And I bought this one. I bought it for $5. And like I said, I thought I was buying a sweet deal. $5 for a survival knife this big. A big sawback survival knife with a handy dandy survival kit inside and everything. And it had a compass right there. Notice what's missing? The compass. It fell out on me. I bought such a cheap knife. The compass fell out. Totally useless. But I mean, without, to me, and I'm just not happy with it. On top of that, this knife really doesn't hold an edge. I'm always sharpening it and have never even used it, but I'm always having to sharpen the dang thing because it just doesn't hold an edge. And I'm very good with sharpening knives. So, if you're looking to get into the world of survival, if you've never done it, buy something that, you know, um, just, be wary of what you might buy at a flea market or something like that. I mean, obviously, it doesn't have to be, a couple $100, to be good, but be careful. Cheap doesn't always equal better, as I've found out the hard way. So, you know, that's something to keep in mind. I hope anyone out there who's shopping for a good survival knife. I know there's that K-Bar's making a big name for itself again, and unfortunately, I don't have the money to afford a great big K-Bar. But this is something that I like. I like the Rambo style survival knives, but I will always keep my handy dandy little Winchester in my pack. And like I said, some of you might recognize that. I really like that knife. I actually like this little knife more than I do this great big one, even though it has that nice little survival kit. This is just a much, much, much better knife, even for the price I paid for it. It's twice the price of that compared to that, but it's still just a better knife. So I hope this video is at least slightly informative. I hope that you can use it, and if anything, maybe it might just help someone out there who's shopping around for a good knife. So with that being said, if nobody's told you that they love you, Prince Magnum does. God bless you and have a happy 24. Thank you.